is very few of the people in finance have any knowledge of any of the other cross-platform technologies that are available to them. They're kind of blinkered by HTML5, and obviously Xamarin's one of them. I hope I won't get kicked off stage by mentioning some of the competitors like Titanium, Accenture Touch, Adobe Air, and there are so many of these different platforms that it's really hard for any developer to get their head around all the different platforms and what the end user experience will be, what the developer experience will be. So what I did with a group of my friends is we decided we'll create an application, we'll create a fairly simple but realistic application, and we'll implement it as a native application, and then we'll re-implement exactly the same application using a range of cross-platform technologies. So one of the first ones was we did a Accenture Touch version, we did a jQuery mobile version, we did an Adobe Air version, we did a Xamarin version, we did a Titanium version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly demo some of these now. And then the reason we're doing this is we want developers to find it much easier to experience what the end user experience will be if you select one of these platforms. So for example, Titanium, what's the end user experience going to be like? Accenture Touch, what's the end user experience going to be like? We also wanted to allow them to experience it as a developer. So all of this code is going to be on GitHub. And in about a week's time, we're going to be launching we're going to be launching the website as well. So hopefully this will be a one-stop shop. People can look at a particular platform, they can get all the code, they can deploy it to their devices and have a look. So can my camera sound guy be ready? Hopefully this will work. So I'm afraid the video quality, it's not too bad. So the application in question is a UK property listings application. So here you can see it, you can see it on the Windows phone. Unfortunately, the screen in the iPod Touch doesn't look so good. And also, if you bear with me, here is the Android version. So here, as the screen, you can only see the Windows phone screen. I'll do a quick demo and show you what this application is about. So this uses the Nestoria open APIs for querying property listings. So here I've got some recent searches stored. So here you can see it shows the property listings. We can click on a property. We can add it to favorites. And as you can see on Windows Phone, this is the native version. Because it's native, we've adopted all the standard sort of user interface approach. So we've got things like an app bar. It's a very Metro theme. Great, the contrast has appeared. So here, for example, that's not going to work. Maybe if I hold it a bit closer. So here you can see the iOS version. And again, on the iOS version, because this is a native version written using Objective-C, this is one that I wrote. It was quite good fun learning Objective-C. So again, this is exactly the same application, and this is the Android version. But the important thing is the various cross-platform versions. So here you can see the various app icons. So we've got Accenture Touch, we've got jQuery Mobile, we've got Titanium, Xamarin, we've got the native, and we've got Adobe Air. So I'm not going to bore you by going through every single version, but if you're interested, come and grab me later. Unfortunately, it's not going to look too good on the screen. But we'll take a random one. Let's take jQuery Mobile. So this is exactly the same application. Again, this one's implemented. This is one of the HTML5 approaches. So again, HTML5 isn't just one approach, it's a whole suite of approaches. So major HTML5 implementation frameworks are things like jQuery Mobile, Accenture Touch. There are other ones, things like Kendo UI, which we haven't covered yet. So with this, what you can see is you can experience the end user experience, you can feel any of the compromises, but also as a developer, you can see the code. You can look at how much code is shared between the different platforms. You can experience the IDE, the development environment of each of these different platforms. And yeah, again, unfortunately, I can't really go into details of all these different ones because I don't think, it would take me a long time. There's basically 18 apps to demo there. But in around about a week's time, it's on GitHub at the moment. In around about a week's time, we've got a website which will be giving you a little bit of an overview about each of the different platforms. So that's pretty much it.
Very cool.